with Mr. Patrick Haye. Patrick Haye.
What's up? It's all about you tonight, bro. How you doing? Yeah, man, comedy's great, man. I've been a joker my whole life. One time I used to do a lot of practical jokes with people too, man. Like I tell you one joke I used to do. I did this one time. I was just at the bar watching the game, watching the Raptors game with like, you know, a bunch of brothers, like 5 or 6 of us hanging out watching the game, beer, wings. The game's done, we paid the bill, we're on our way out. We get to the lobby, one of the brothers like, yo man, I gotta use the washroom real quick, just wait for me here. I was like, all right, cool. And right at that moment, this lady comes in, right? Fragile, tiny, like older white lady comes in, really sweet lady. She a little rattled, she had locked her keys in the car. She didn't have a cell phone, so she came in and called for help and stuff like that. And I saw this, you know, I overheard it, and I looked at the rest of the brothers, I'm like, yo man, I'm gonna screw around with this girl. And they're like, why? I go, look, when I give you the signal, I just want you to go like this. That's it. It's like, all right, cool. So I walk over to her, I was like, I overheard your dilemma, but I just want to let you know that, you know, I know some brothers that can get you a whole new car. And she looked at me, she kind of like, oh. And she looked at the rest of the brothers I was with, that's when I gave them the signal, they were like, I thought that was hilarious. It was the first time I was arrested for being an ass. I don't do a lot of practical jokes anymore. Dating, all these different websites, man. You got Tinder, you got Bumble, all these different people on Match. I see Match commercials all the time. I use a more popular one. I use Facebook. I use Facebook. Better profiles on Facebook. I usually show up when your relationship gets complicated. Relationship stuff, dating stuff. New relationships are fun. You can tell people in new relationships. Because it's funny, like, you know, a lot of compliments to be getting in new relationships. But you're still beautiful to each other. Like, fellas, remember the first time you went and picked your girl up? She came out the house, she was gorgeous. You were like, oh, you look so beautiful tonight. Oh, you do, look at you. Send her a text message. Oh, you sent me a text message, you're so cute. Compliments change, man. Like after you've been together a really long time, compliments change. So I have to say stuff like this. Those still fit you? That's impressive. My background is Jamaican, man. We do things different. Like other cultures, when it comes to romance and stuff like that, bedroom, it's different. Like in other cultures, might light a candle or put on some soft music, and it's gentle, it's nice, it's romantic, it's sensual. Jamaican is different, you know, like a Jamaican brother stand at the end of the bed, staring at you, drinking coconut water, talking about you ready for your punishment. Brace yourself. Like, it can be scary sometimes. A lot of different questions too, man. Like even you know, different guys and girls have different questions for each other. Like this is a girl question right here. What are you thinking? That's a girl. I don't know why you guys love that question so much. What are you thinking? Don't tell me. Comedians have been cracking that joke for years, man. What are you thinking? Don't tell me. It looks like you're thinking. Don't just tell me. You guys love that question. But guys ask questions too, man. The guy's question always happens after sex. That's when the guy's question. That's when the guy will roll over and ask you a question. He always asks you the same question. Things happen and he roll over and he'll be like, well, did the magic happen? We gotta know. You know where it comes from? It comes from our love of sports. Yeah. Because we've been competing and comparing ourselves to everybody, and the evaluation, and even more so, not just our love of sports, it comes from the press conference. That's right. After every game in every sport, there's a press conference. There's interviews and analysis. You have to answer questions for how you just played in the game. And guys internalize all that so much, we take it into the bedroom. Now we're looking at you like, what did you? I would rather the girl roll over and ask me questions after things happen. That's right. I'd rather she roll over, look at me and say, well, how do you feel about your performance tonight? And you have to answer, just like a press conference. You have to answer, whether it's good or bad. If it's bad, it's like, well, the defense was strong. I couldn't penetrate the zone. There were some key plays in the game where I came up short. And you don't want to have a string of bad games because you don't want to get traded. I don't want to get traded. I want to stay on this team. And I don't want to make excuses, but you know, my hamstring. Also, this was an away game. I usually play way better at home. I think the best thing for me to do is to go home and watch the tape. I should watch the tape. And if it's good, it's like, well, you know, this was one of those special nights, you know. A lot of things came together, you know. You prepare for moments like this your whole life. I felt strong going in. I was able to execute some incredible plays. Some good teamwork. And this is a game of inches. And tonight, I managed to get every inch. Yeah. And I can't believe I didn't say this first. I'd like to thank God for this opportunity. You guys been awesome. My name's Patrick Haye.